there folks, welcome back to my channel. It is I'm doing the sketch challenge, which is hosted by Lisa, Crafting Diva, and it is October the 1st and at 6 p.m. and I'm doing this sketch challenge. So I started doing it last month in September. And this month this is a sketch challenge, so there's quite a few ladies that are doing this challenge, so do look at their links down below because there's a fair few of us and it's just fun to do. So this is a sketch that Lisa has given us for as I say, October. So I've got my card here, so I've got this is like the base card, this bit. Then I've got, there is a layer as well, which I've not popped in yet, but I will. And then there's this piece, which is kind of that piece with some cornered edges. And then there's a circle and this piece at the bottom, which is for the message. So we will get to that. I've not got all the pieces, but I will. So I decided that I would make a card using the set from Visible Image. It's called Cocktails, I think. Is it called Cocktails? Let me see. Maybe not. I'm saying it's called Cocktails. Cocktails and Dreams, yeah, that's what it's called. So I've decided to do that, and I've stamped quite a few different of the images out. I've not done the tumbler, but I've done this martini type glass and this other glass, and I've done all the other bits that I want to add, and I'm just going to colour in with Ohuhu pens, and then I'm going to arrange it on the front of this card with the other layers, the circle and the message. So I thought I'd start doing, sorry it's really bright, but I am filming because I'm actually away. When you get this, I'll be away on holiday. So I'm not here for my birthday, I'm away again, which is good. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is just start to kind of make it look like we've got a nice pink drink in this glass. So I'm just trying to make it look like it's that in it. It's quite cool, isn't it? And I'm going to add another sort of deeper shade near the bottom. I'll say it's deeper, but it might not be yet. It's a wee bit deeper. So just sort of blend that in a bit more. So it looks like a nice drink to have. I'm not sure what kind of drink that would be, but definitely a nice type of cocktail of some description. And I'm just going to blend that again now. Is that yeah, that was the first one, I think so. Or was it? No, it wasn't. Just let's blend that in, which is quite nice. So that's the first bit. Now I need to pop this cool grey colour over the glass as well, because I want it to kind of look like it's a glass and it's not just a stamped image. So I mean, I could have done this onto acetate, I suppose, and made it like really look like a glass. Now this one I'm going to just give it a bit of colour as well down there, just so it does look a wee bit like it's a bit more realistic. And some here as well. I'm going to be cutting these out, so it shouldn't really make too much of a difference, she says. There we go. So I'm not going to put pink in that one. I'm going to change my colours up to light blue. So we've got pastel blue here, which is a very bright blue. That's maybe quite too bright. I've got sky blue. Let's try this one. That's probably too dark. Fresh blue. That's really bright. Let's go for this one. Oh, don't want that end. So just colouring these in probably quicker than I would normally do it. But don't want the video to go on for too long. So just up to about that line, I'm going to fill it up with a different blue. Go now. Not sure this is going to be any lighter. Let's see, we've got lighter blue. No, I thought we did have. Oh yes, it's hiding up here. I don't know why it's up there, but that's more of a turquoisey blue. Let's just pop that on the top. Okay, just bring that down a bit as well, just for a wee bit of blending. To there, should just blend in nicely. Okay, quite happy with that. Now I'm going to do my olives here over at the side. So go in there. I'm going to leave that side because I want to put a lighter bit of shading onto there. And I think this is a mint leaf, so I'm going to put one side in green, and I'm just going to do a strawberry there. And let's just do a slightly darker up for that leaf, I think, just at the side of this leaf here, like that. Okay, and for the other leaf, the other bit of the olives, I've got a lighter green I want to pop in here. And then I want to do a lime. So this is a really nice sort of limey green colour, lime yellow actually, it's called yellow green. So it's kind of, so we want our lime to be a nice limey green colour as well. Go sort of over it. I'm going to put a bit of yellow in it, I think. Possibly, she says, maybe not. Let's see, pop them up. Yeah, I'm going to put a wee bit of yellow into that lime, I think. So this is Canaria yellow. So I'm just putting a little bit in. I'm at the end of this card because I'm totally in love with my glossy accents at the moment, so we'll be putting all these wee bits to have some glossy accents as well on them. So that's my lime done. Now I need to just think about doing my, I'm going to use some nice purples for the umbrella. So just, this a nice pale blue violet. So I'm just going to do a few wee different lines of that colour. And see, keep some of the colours quite light. I don't want it to be too dark. Well, that one's nearly finished. I think I must have used it far too much. Yeah, so very carefully going down that with the thicker side. That's fine. And I use a red from a strawberry. So this one is geranium. So I think it's the darker of the two. So I'm gonna just do that and then get the other one, which is a coral haze. Now there is another red, coral red and coral haze. Let's see which one that's brighter. Let's try this one. Here on there. Try and blend that in a bit. Might have to put this one on as well, just a wee bit to blend them a bit better. Yeah, that's better. And then we're going to do the cherry in a sort of wine red. This is even darker. So I'm going to try and take some of that colour out at this side, just so that it's... Where's my colourless blender? So a colourless blender can just take a bit of colour out if you've put too much in and you think, oh, I want to take a wee bit out. That's what you can do with your colourless blender. And it just takes a wee bit out. And you can do the same here, it doesn't matter. If you've just used it a minute, go on something else. And the same here, you can just do a wee bit more. Just take some of that colour out. Now, I also need to do the raspberry. So I'm thinking, let's see, what one didn't I use? So I've got coral red and coral haze. I don't know which one I used. We'll just use a mixture of this one and one of the other ones. Or we'll just do the one. I think we'll just do the one. And for the ice cube, we're just going to use this one again, which is cool grey, and that just gives you a bit of a shading, and it kind of looks like it's not completely flat thing. And what I need to do, this one where the wee stick is for the wee umbrella. Okay, so I've done all those, so I'm going to come back and have them cut out and then we can put the card together. Okay, back in a mo. Right, so I've come back, I've cut all that out. I didn't use all the bits, but I've used quite a lot of them. And I've cut out the circle. I've got a black piece of glitter, non-shed glitter card for my matte layer. So that's this bit here, and then for this piece I've just got a piece of white, but I'm going to stencil onto that. And then for my circle, so that will go on to here, like that, roughly. And get it in place. And then I've got this other piece of black, which I've curved at the corner because it was curved at the corner here, so that's what I've done. And then I've got my circle, which I may have to cut a bit because in the thing it's not actually, but I can just probably hide it down there, so that'll go there. And then I've got my words cocktails, which I'm just going to put there, I think. And I've got my couple of drinks, and I've got my olives, which I've cut out my cherry. And I've got this I'm going to cut and put on here, and my little umbrella. But before I do that, I'm going to add a wee thing to the back. So I'm not decided yet. So what I think I'll do is I'll just put this black piece on first. So just put that black piece on and just pop that on, try and get it kind of even all the way round. That's fine. I think I don't really need this actual thing underneath now because I'm not stamping, whereas before I was stamping. That just gives me a bit more pressure when I'm stamping. So, and then I'll not put any of the other bits on yet because I'm going to do this bit. So I've got a couple of a couple of stencils from Visible Image as well. I've used this one before, I haven't used this one. So I'm trying to decide what would perhaps look better. So I'm just going to do it on one side, and if it doesn't look right, I'll just turn it over and do the other one. So I'll just pop all this to the side. So let's see, I'll try this one first. So colour wise, I think I'm going to try, what will I try colour wise? Just trying to think. So what I had thought was if I went, that would be coming out the back when it's all coloured, the drinks would be there, like that. Or maybe slightly further down, and all the bits and pieces. And I thought that could be the back end kind of bit off it. So trying to decide on a colour. So a nice kind of light colour I think would be good. So I'm not going to tape it down. So I'm going to go for, let's see, let's just try and see. I've got some, this brush doesn't have any too much blue on it. I'm thinking blue might be quite nice. So I'm thinking my favourite colour, Salvage Patina, might be quite nice. So I just want to do it quite light. So I'm not taping it down, as I said. I'm just kind of going round as much as I need to, really, because that more or less that will be covered. Want it just to give it a wee bit extra. Might look awful, but I'm not going to know if I don't try, eh? So, not sure, because that doesn't look quite the right colour. It's maybe the brush I've used. I wonder if I used a different brush, it would come out slightly better. Let's see. That's a green brush. Oh, because I've put this thing in there. Don't need that. Right, let's see what this might do. Let's try it again. I'll just try and find the actual bit I had it on and see if that makes any difference. It's a wee bit brighter looking, isn't it? Than it was before, which is quite good. Yeah, that's a wee bit better. Right, let's see what it looks like with the bits on it. It might be colourful. It might, you know. Now, so I think I'm just putting that roughly there. So then this would come over here, kind of. This would be, so that would need to be, that would actually need to probably be slightly further down, that black piece. Yeah. And then that, kind of like that. And yeah, I'm just going to go for that. I think that looks okay. It's fine. Right, so let's just put this on for the best. Got some bits of glue there. I don't want. There we go. Try and get that over a bit. It's better. And then we just need to put this kind of down a bit. Slightly further down, I think, just about there. I suppose I could have that up a bit. Let's just put that on. So let's just see, I'm not going to push it right down yet until I decide where it should really go. Pushing it over a bit, that's better. And then this piece can just go on there. Like that. It's going to have a slight bit like that. That's fine. So now we can pop our cocktails and things on. So just popping a little bit of glue onto each bit. Like that. And then we want to put in these little olives as well, just like that. Put that on. Go, and that's kind of going slightly to the side, isn't it? Probably did put it like that. Then we're going to pop this one on as well. Just next to it. And need a wee block just to hold that in place. I don't know why there's got all these stamps on there. And then this I wanted to actually cut, so I'm just going to cut it. And I should have actually popped it in behind there before I stuck that down. So that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do that. So it just kind of looks like it's in the drink, which is quite nice. And then we've got our umbrella for our little cocktail drink. I mean, they're both cocktails, but I've got the umbrella, which is going to just sit there like that. Oh, move that slightly. And then this wee cherry, which I thought I might put in, but I'm thinking, do I need it? Do I need the cherry? Maybe not. Just pop it on anyway, because I've cut it now, so might as well use it. I think I've just pulled that off. Mind. leave it there. And then I've got cocktails, which I'm going to actually curve now. Where's the wee curvy thing? The wee curvy thing. It doesn't tell you to do that, but I just think it's nice to try and keep it all the same. Just putting that there. And then I'm going to do my glossy accents. So I want my cocktail to be glossy, and probably these as well. And I want this lime to be glossy. And this cherry. And I might just do the glass as well. Just do the glass to make it look a bit more authentic. I can always just go around here as well. I haven't really done it on this, but I think I'm going to have to. Going to have to just do the whole things. And glossy accents. I wasn't going to do them all, but I think it's going to look a bit strange if I don't. It's only the umbrella that's not got the glossy accents on it. Now I just want to add a few wee gems and things, and then that'll be my card for the sketch challenge. So what time are we at actually? 26 minutes. Oh my, mighty my. Right, let's just get a few bits. I did have some bits out. I don't think I'm going to use them. Not sure. Let's see. Probably not, because they are quite nice. So no, I'm not going to use those this time. So I'll just pop my excuse me, my glue back on, and I've just noticed I've missed a wee bit here. So I'm just going to put some more on, and a wee bit up here as well, which is fine. Right, so let's do something just round here, just to sort of finish it off. What we think. Put some sort of blue in. Let's see. Let's try some of these maybe. Just sequins from Stamping Up. Those. One there, one here maybe. I'm not going to do blue ones, but I've decided I'm just going to do pink. And oh, where did that go? There. There's how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's usually about the right amount. So that is my card for the Crafting Divas October sketch challenge. So please do go over and see the other ladies' cards or whatever they've made. And yes, I'll come back very soon with next will be my collaboration with Bee for Gummy-a-Pan. So yes, thanks so much. Check it out and do let me know your thoughts. Remember to check out the ladies down below in the information box. And thanks so much. Bye.